Lawrence, how are you, my man? You're good? What's it? Lawrence A. What does A stand for? Where are you from? You work for Pinnacle Security. Pinnacle Security. This is my man, Moses, right?
Yeah,
You send him my love. You have a nice day. Man, it's nice out here today, you know. Can you ask for anything else in Uganda? Here we are at the beautiful Mistil Hotel for the first episode of the Cedric live show. Our first guest is Ginuwine, an iconic R&B singer from the 90s, 2000s. Let's hear what he has to say. So, I'm here with Ginuwine, one of the greatest R&B artists of the 90s, 2000s, still one of the legends of R&B.
Yes.
He's here with me today on the Cedric live show.
How you doing, my
Welcome
brother? Good to see you,
Uganda.
man. Thank you for having me, brother. Thank you for having me.
It's my honor.
Thank
you know,
you.
I grew up listening to your music.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and you know, I mean, I couldn't figure out the six-pack business.
Oh, yeah. I can't figure it out no more neither.
Yeah,
I got a little older.
I think we'll just let that pass.
We're gonna fly past that.
It's okay. So tell me, what's your first impression of Uganda? I know you've traveled in Africa. You've done a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, I've been to quite a few places in Africa. It's always fulfilling and happy when you land. You know, it's the motherland, so you gotta, you know, you just feel all the past things and the love from all the people. So I got in yesterday, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But we got in at night, so I really didn't. As we were traveling through, I didn't really see it. I didn't really see. But yesterday, I had an opportunity to go to a club and go through the city, and it looked like New York. It looked like it was packed, man. I was like, "What's going on here?" So,
yeah, we party 24 hours a day.
Yeah, I see. So, I was able to go to a club, and everybody was there. It's just love, man. Everywhere we've been so far in Africa, it's been nothing but love, brother. And so I'm just trying to learn more about the motherland and everywhere that we go, because it's history, and a lot of people don't even get the opportunity to go out their city sometimes. So I'm getting the opportunity to go to another continent.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing for me to even be able to do that, you know. And then also I like it because I'm able to bless others and have them come with me, like my band and my singers and all that. So a lot of times, even those guys, they never would have gotten a chance to even come to Africa or Uganda or whatever, you know, Australia, wherever I travel. So that's a blessing as well.
Well, thank you for coming to Uganda.
Thank you.
You know, we're happy to have you, man.
Thank you for having me.
You're one of the legends of music.
Yes,
you know, and,
I appreciate that.
I hope that this won't be your last time in Uganda.
Nah, like I was telling you earlier, I really want to come back so I can explore and do a lot of the events and things that you know, I hear that you can do. So I want to come back and do another show, but I want to come back maybe a week before I do the show. So, you know, hopefully we can do that. Maybe you can hook that up.
Yeah,
okay.
I probably will. Now that you said that, I think the sponsors are listening. So
they're
going to have you back one of these days.
Yes.
So, man, tell me a little bit about yourself. I know your stage name is Ginuwine. How did it all start? You know, I mean, I have Googled you, of course.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
Google is our best friend.
Oh, yes.
You know,
yes.
so we try and find out things, and I wasn't sure how to pronounce your first name.
Elgin.
Yeah. And then your surname?
Lumpkin. Lumpkin. Lumpkin like pumpkin, but with an L.
Like
pumpkin, but with an L. Yeah.
That worked?
Yes, that's the easiest way. But
so how did it all begin, man? How did you get into music? What's your motivation? What's your inspiration?
Got you. Well, when I was a kid, I always danced and you know, I used to pop and break dance and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we saw in your video.
Yeah. so that started from an early age, and then during the time of rap and all that kind of stuff, when that was coming up, breakdancing and stuff like that had kind of faded. Yeah. So I needed something else to do. So we just started singing New Edition and Michael Jackson songs. So I was in a group named Finesse 5.
Yeah.
And you know, I was like the little Michael of that group because they were 12th graders and I was like in the 9th grade. And you know, we just kept practicing, and then we started doing talent shows, and we started winning. So they kept telling me that I had something. I didn't, you know, I just liked to do it. I didn't know that I was going to do this until I saw Michael Jackson on Motown 25.
Okay.
So once I saw that, that's when, you know, the aha moment, the light bulb goes off in your head. That's what happened to me. I was like, I want to make people feel like he made me feel that night. You know what I mean? And it was just love. It was just different. And it was, everybody was talking about him the next day. The world was talking about him the next day because of what he did on Motown 25. And everybody in school was talking about him. So I was like, wow, I want to do that. And so I just started practicing. And what's funny is at the time I didn't have no VHS or Betamax.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just remembered everything he did. Like, it was amazing to me. And that's when that's really when I said, I know this is what I need to do, because I didn't have no recorder. I wasn't able to watch it over and over again. I just remembered what he did. And I just started practicing. And so, you know, the older guys, they graduated, and so they kind of left me. Well, I can't say that, but they had to go on with their life. You know what I mean? I was just in the 9th grade. I was still a little kid. And so I just kept at it. I just kept doing it myself. And so speeded up a little bit. In 90, Devontae was looking for, he started his label, and he was looking for groups. And Devontae, I mean Jodeci.
Yeah, Jodeci.
Yeah. So he
they've been here before.
Oh, they have?
They came, Jodeci came here.
The whole group?
Maybe, no.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
It was
KC, JoJo,
and JoJo.
maybe Dab. Okay, cool.
Not the whole Jodeci.
Yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, so he was going around the country. They was on tour with Hammer and Boyz II Men.
Yeah.
So Devontae was looking for artists, and so the night that they came, I wasn't even trying to meet him. I was trying to meet Hammer, because Hammer already had his going on and all that. And so I was able to get into the hotel by this girl named Big Ange, because she was leaving, and the only way you can get in the hotel if you had a key.
Yes.
So I danced and sang for her, and she was like, yeah, you need to see somebody. So here's my key, and she left, and I always give her a shout out, because if it wasn't for Big Ange, I might not have made it.
She's still around?
I don't know where she's at. I haven't seen her since that night. I don't know. I don't know where she's at, but I also always shout her out. And so I went into the lobby, and I saw Devontae. He was playing, and all the girls was around him. So he happened to look at me.
Yeah.
And he was just looking like, and I was like, what's wrong with this guy, man? And so he just got up and he came over to me. He said, did you sing or something? I said, yeah. He was like, sing for me. I said, come on, let's go back over to the piano. And so when I started singing, girls were screaming and all that kind of stuff. So he just grabbed me and he took me upstairs to his manager, Steve Lucas. Yeah. And the rest is pretty much history. He signed me. I moved up to New York, but nothing really became of it. But at the same time, I met Mary J. Blige, just a whole bunch of people, Puffy, everybody. And it was like 96, I believe, 95. I decided to just go on my way, because it had been 5 years and nothing had happened. So Timbaland was with us. It was me, Missy, Timbaland, Tweet, Static, rest in peace, and Player. And so Timbaland had met somebody from Sony.
Okay.
And he let them hear Pony. And they was like, we gotta have him, we gotta have him. So pretty much I left Devontae and the crew, and maybe a couple months later, I wasn't the last one, but Missy, Timbaland, and Tweet, all of them had left already. Mm-hmm. So I was kind of one of the ones that stayed. It was like, yo, I'm gonna be loyal, I'm gonna chill right here. But after a while, it just everything started falling apart. So I was like, wow, I'm gonna have to go back home, get a job, do what I gotta do, and all that. But I went back home, and Timbaland called. He was like, yo, these people up in Sony want to see you, and all that kind of stuff. So I was able to leave the basement crew, and I got my deal over the weekend. Polly Anthony, rest in peace, she's the one that signed me to 550 Records. That was actually Michael Jackson's first label.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great story, man.
Yeah.
I mean, seems like you're a bit lucky.
Yeah, very
but,
lucky. And it's funny because he is the one that I did it for, and I ended up on his label. You know what I'm
Tell me
saying?
something. Would you advise a kid,
Uh-huh.
right, to get into music?
Yes.
You know, if they wanted to, pursue the line that you pursued, would you ask them? Would you advise them to do it? Would you say, I know there's all this thing about chase your dream.
Right.
You know, but of course, you know the reality of getting a contract.
Right.
Especially with all the musicians out there now, and I guess so many boutique labels and super labels or whatever it is.
Right.
So would you advise a kid, if he had a choice between, I guess getting an education or doing something else, would you advise them to do it?
You know what? That's a good question. It's just so different now. It's just so it's more accessible to the kids now, as far as being able to be a celebrity or whatever. Because now you have the internet, and people do some stupid things on the internet, and they pretty much internet
YouTube
celebrities. Yeah. So as far as taking it serious, yes, if that's what you truly want in your heart, but always know that there's a chance that you might not make it. So as a father, I always tell my kids, chase your dream, just like you said, but still have something to fall back on. No one told me that, though. No one taught me that. Like, I just quit my job and went up there and just winged it, you know what I mean? But, because you care, and because you know what this entertainment field brings, when you don't have that structure. Like if my son or my daughter was to be in the music business, they would have structure because they would have me.
Yeah, because you would know what to put them.
Right, I would know what to do. I didn't have that.
Because now I'm seeing a lot of stuff like in the States, you're seeing a lot of acts. You look at Will Smith, his kids, something like even the athletes.
Right.
Many of them, Steph Curry, their dads were in the NBA.
Right.
It looks like it's becoming, it's really a business.
Right.
You need to know where to go and how to get your problem sorted out, who the best producers are, who's going to give you the best beats, who's going to sign you, who's messing around, so I guess it helps. You said you're a dad too.
Yes, I'm a dad 9 times. So I have 7 boys and 2 girls. 7 girls and 2 boys.
You're welcome to Uganda.
Yes,
there's a lot of space, so if you ever need space for your kids,
definitely.
You can bring them in.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring them back with me if I come. Yes.
Yeah. So
yeah, man.
But you know what? Tell me. You've done a lot of music in the 90s, 2000s.
Bless
are you still making music? Is it something? Are you gonna give us something in 2019?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm working, but I don't. One thing that I've always said, I don't want to take what I've done and my legacy for granted, and you don't want to tarnish it. So I've been in the studio and I've been doing songs and stuff like that, but they have to match what I've already done. Yeah. You know what I mean? I can't take for granted that just
can't
because.
Start rapping.
Yeah. Oh no, never. No. I love rap though. I love rap, but not
Can
me.
you rap?
No, absolutely not. No. But I will. I think I'm a good judge of music when it comes to myself being on it and what's hot and what's not and what's going to be received well and what wouldn't. So until I do that, that's when you will hear it. I don't want to take just being myself for granted or just put out something just because I'm me and thinking the supporters are going to support it, because that's not true. Especially now, because you have so many people out right now. There's so many people out.
Yeah.
Like, and back in my days, you could put out a record and it would last for, if it was a hit, it would last for 6-7 months sometimes.
So 2019, we're gonna hear some more Ginuwine.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
So we're gonna cut to ads here a little bit,
Okay, yeah. Definitely we're gonna hear something. I'm in the studio now with Tank, and I'm doing some stuff. I'm doing my own stuff too, and I'm giving a lot of new producers an opportunity to send me some stuff, and maybe we can work. So
I hope you're going to bring it to Uganda.
Oh yeah, definitely,
You
definitely.
come and
I love
buy a
Africa,
house
man.
here.
Definitely,
Come and buy a house in Uganda.
Yep. Once
You
y'all
see-
support me like that, I'll definitely. I'll be right over here.
That's why you're on this show.
Yes,
You know?
definitely.
You know, there's my man here, he wants to play some music for you, I think.
Oh, brother, play the music. Oh yeah, okay. Of course, that one, right? Nice.
You know about Ginuwine?
Yes, I do.
Which song do you like of his? In those jeans?
I can't. Maybe that. Yes.
Which bird is that? Did you know that Uganda hosts 50% of Africa's bird species and 11% of the global population? Nature's photographer Matthias Magisha is exhibiting some of his bird photography work in the Birders Paradise photo exhibition to enable you to do birding and buy prints in one spot. More pictures can be found in this book, Uganda, The Birders Paradise, only at Sheraton. The exhibition opens on the 15th of November 2018 to 14th of January 2019. This exhibition is sponsored by Sheraton Kampala Hotel, Dot Services, Nature Uganda, Uganda Wildlife Authority, Uganda Tourism Board, Daily Monitor, 93.3 KFM, Snap Uganda Tours, and UBC.
I don't remember it. That's what having 9 CDs will do to you. You forgot.
A few slip through the cracks.
I think Cass Baby is about to take my job.
Where'd you get that? I'm serious though. That's amazing because that didn't come out. Where'd you get that? You got secrets. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely remember it now. I didn't remember how you got it. How did you get it?
In Uganda, we have everything.
Oh yeah, you got some spies going around.
You know, we watched Black Panther before you guys in the States.
Really?
Yeah, we watch everything here. before
Wow. Yeah, well, I'm definitely moving.
Yeah,
I'm
you know,
moving.
we're waiting
I'm
for
coming
you.
over. I'm coming over.
So tell me, man, what are you working on outside of music? Do you just do music, or
No, I do a lot of, well, I kind of took a little break on it because animation, you know, the cartoon
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
I love doing that. That's like a hobby and a pastime of mine, but it's so time consuming.
we have space at Uganda Broadcasting Corporation. If
Okay.
you want to come and do animation, we can give you like a whole building.
Okay, please
right?
do.
And
I'm
then
coming.
You just come and
Okay, if
do
you
your
give me that, I'll
animation
be here. I'll
and
be
I'm
here.
sure everybody will be animated outside this, you know, the studios and stuff.
Yes, I love it, man. I love animation. I love drones. You know, video games. That's what I do outside of all the other stuff, and that's pretty much it. I'm writing a lot of scripts as well
For movies.
for movies, yeah, and sitcoms.
We just had the Uganda Film Festival last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had the awards. So we had like the best, you know, films made in Uganda.
Really?
Our industry is growing. You know, it's still
That's
quite
good.
small, but we're trying to
I
get
want
it.
to be part of it. I want to be in the movies, some of y'all movies over here.
Yeah, sure. You know, you're welcome. You know, I'm sure all the film producers are now saying, you know, can I get Ginuwine's number?
Absolutely.
I don't think they can
Serious.
afford you.
Nah,
But you know,
yes they can.
yeah. Well,
I won't kill you. I won't charge you an arm and a leg.
well,
I just want to work.
I'll
I just want to
remember
work.
that. I'm going to quote you one of these days.
Yes.
So tell me, what do you think about music today? You know, music, because I have my personal views. You know,
Yeah.
I grew up in the 90s.
Yes.
So I have my personal views. First of all, the other day I went to a music show by a Nigerian artist. His name is Mr. Easy. So I listened to one of his songs, and the tagline in one of the songs was Zagadat.
Zagadat.
And I was trying to figure out
What is that?
what does that mean? Because I remember when I was growing up, you heard the music before you saw the artist.
Right.
Nowadays it's the other way around.
Right.
You kind of, you know, you see someone on television or you see someone on social media, and they've got 1 million likes, and you watch it because everybody's watching it.
Right, and they talking about it.
They talk about it. But when you try to listen to the music, you don't really get it. Are they an R&B singer? Are they a rapper? Are they, you know, whatever? So what's your view?
Well, with me, I kind of walk a thin line when it comes to that because I've always said my parents had their generation, we had our generation, they have their generation, and the kids will have their generation. So our parents told us the same thing. Y'all don't know nothing about no music. We put no Marvin Gaye.
But I mean, even now, if you listen to, I mean, you're sitting at home and Sexual Healing comes on.
Right.
It's still a great song, or
Right.
some of the Motown songs.
Right.
You know, they're still good songs.
Right.
You know?
But I just like, I love my generation, the 90s and early 2000s. That's just me. And late 80s. That's my time. So I don't even know how to judge what they're doing now because half of the stuff I don't understand. I can't even understand what they're saying. You know what I mean? So I don't like to say that it's trash, but I like to say that it's just not for me. I don't listen to it.
It's different.
It's different. It's totally not me. My kids all the time like, you don't know this person. They know you. They used your song. They did this. I was like, thank you.
What I find now is that they're not as loyal to particular artists.
Right.
Like, you know,
Flavor
today
of
they're
the
talking
month.
about
Right.
this one,
Flavor of the
tomorrow. I mean, I grew up listening to guys like you.
That's
you know,
great that you say
You
that.
know,
That's the point.
Ginuwine. I listen to Boys to Men. I'm an R&B guy. You know,
Good,
I
good.
like music. You know,
Yes.
you know stuff
Yeah.
that you could, you know, at least pretend you could sing to. You know,
Right.
in my case, you could actually sing.
You gotta,
It's different.
you gotta go. You gotta go to the
Yeah.
bathroom. You gotta go to the shower.
You know, like even now when I watch things like sports, you know, you know, they're talking about kids who are in high school and how great they're going to be. You know, yet when you go back to the time when the Bulls, I guess when the Bulls were dominant, you never got any airtime unless you were good.
Right.
You know,
True.
so maybe at the time, even when I was in the U.S., when I went to school, maybe there was only maybe 5 or 6 players that I knew. Superstars.
Right.
You know, the guys who played for the Bulls, the Utah Jazz.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah. But today,
Robinson. All
they
those
talk about a
guys.
kid who just
Everybody.
came out, he's a freshman, you know, then he disappears.
Yeah.
Then somebody else. I guess it's the same in music.
Right. Yeah, it is. It's just changed, bro. So I try to stick to what I have been doing. You know what I mean? And I want my people that has grown with me and listened to my music back in the days to continue to grow with me. I don't mind if a teenager likes my music, new music that I'm putting out or whatever, but that's not who I'm going for. You know what I mean? I'm trying to stick with who grew with me, and you know what I mean?
Us
just
guys.
keep So that's what it's about, and you know, I welcome everybody, but that's not my focus. I don't want to be the older guy that's trying to look young. I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
So I stick with what I know best and continue to do in the studio what I know is successful for me. Like, you won't hear me, I mean, you're not gonna hear me doing that. You know what I mean? Like everybody does that. Singers do that because that's what's happening in America a lot. But no, I want to do what's been successful for me.
So is there an inspiration behind your music? Do you draw on any particular life experiences that drive your music? Is it just a passion? You know, it comes to you, or is there something in you that you know drives you to make more music or inspires you?
Well, I try to stick to my name, Ginuwine. So my life's pretty much an open book. I draw from my life experiences, and I try to write as much as I can, because if it's coming from my heart, the people the people can truly feel it because it's coming from my heart and I'm singing from my heart.
Yeah.
And so I believe that's one of the reasons why I'm still in front of you today and here today and relevant, still working it all the time.
Yeah.
Is because I know what works for me. You know what I mean? And I know, that's why it's so hard for me when guys write for me, because a lot of people think, a lot of singers think, running, all that kind of stuff. I don't do that, and I never have, and I can't. But I think people feel my passion because I sing hard, you know what I mean, and I sing high. And so it's hard for a person today to write for me because the youngsters think if you can run and do all that singing, and it's pretty much not. Like, I always go back to Luther Vandross. He didn't do a whole bunch of running and all that. He just amazed you and had that pizzazz and that swag just by his voice, just standing up there, just crooning.
Yeah, I mean, I used to love Whitney.
Yeah, Whitney was a acrobatic
she
singer, but she also could sing. You know what I mean? So rest in peace. But that's pretty much me, man. I pretty much stay with what's worked for me so far, and so far it's been good. I'm in front of you. I'm in Uganda.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
I mean, I'm looking at you and I'm remembering, you dancing with your hat.
Yes, with the umbrella.
Yeah, the umbrella and everything.
So the sweeper and broom.
And I have to go and prove to everybody I met Ginuwine. That's a good thing.
It's all good.
But tell me, have you listened to any local music?
Here, yes. I just don't remember the name. I did an interview yesterday and I saw these two guys. They was on a beach. And it was a rapper and a singer, and it stuck out. I was just going through the TV. I was just clicking, and when I clicked on it, I think the hook was on. I just don't remember who it was. I wish I would have. I should have wrote it down because I really liked that song. I was like, whoa, they need to play that again. So, once I got here, like I told you, I was just so tired and been trying to get myself acclimated to the timing and all that kind of stuff. But I love it here. It's beautiful, and I'm glad you guys welcome me here. And again, I truly hope to come back soon because I wanna spend some time here and just go see everything.
So you know what we did? This is what we did.
What you do?
Took one of these young guys, right?
Okay.
Good looking guy,
Okay, all right.
All the girls love him.
Oh,
right?
good.
And what he did is he went out to the streets of Kampala.
Okay.
Yeah, and what he did was to speak to girls.
Okay.
Young girls about what they think about Ginuwine.
Oh my God.
Right?
Here we go.
And he put together a small clip.
Okay.
And it was fantastic. I thought it was hilarious. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you listen to it.
Okay.
I think it's still on. But let's see.
I don't even know. Go.
Yeah,
okay.
Go ahead. There it is.
Okay. Oops. Okay, there it is.
Horace is my name. Praise. Prize, like as in a prize.
Yes.
Okay. I think God loves me.
Why?
The fact that He has sent you for me. I just fell from heaven. Woo! I'm an angel. You just met an angel. High five. I just fell from heaven like boom. Yeah. Can I have your number and then we can discuss everything? Please. I don't want us to look really. All right, thanks.
She's giving it to
what's up, man? Thank you. I really think you look good in those jeans.
Oh, thank you.
And one more thing, I was wondering if there's any more space for me in those jeans. No? All right, thanks, Prize. All right. Hello. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
No problem.
First of all, I like that you use safe body. You can always go safe.
Yes.
That's true. Secondly, I want to know if you want to come home with me. Come get wild with me, get creepy with me. Do you want to come home?
No.
No? All right.
Yes.
I'm trying to impress and get your number. Does it take to get your number? Sure. You know about Ginuwine?
Yes, I do.
Which song do you like of his? In those jeans?
I can't. Maybe that. Yes.
Even though I got my own CD?
Yes.
And you might see me on TV? Guess what? I'm still the same old G, man. Please give me your number.
No, I don't.
Gino is my favorite artist and I'm trying to use his lines and get your number.
I don't see why I would give
You should give me your number and then you find out why. You work here?
I am opening
a shop here?
A fashion line in there.
A fashion line?
Yes.
Nice meeting you.
Nice
I'm Katzen Horace.
I'm just speechless.
All right, it was nice meeting you.
Well, I love this song.
All right.
Nice to meet you too.
I'll come check out your fashion line.
Please do. It's
I know
called
this
Light
place.
Democracy.
Oh.
Yes.
I think I've heard about you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're just trying to get me in your bed.
My crib. No, I was just trying to see if I can use his music to get numbers, and definitely it hasn't worked for me because you haven't given me a number. But you can still give me a number. That's when I will consider myself successful. 2018 is gonna end on a high. If you give me your number.
Oh my God.
Please. I'll pull out my phone.
Pull out your phone.
Thank you.
Let's make this work for you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, okay.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yes.
Yeah. I just want to tell you that let's ride it on my pony. No, okay. Do you know about Ginuwine? No? Hey, hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Katzen Horace is my name.
Yes.
Just want to tell you something.
Yes, please.
You make me want to get on my knee.
Really?
I think you're so sweet. Yeah?
Okay.
No one,
Planking me or something?
no one competes. Yeah. Is that good enough to get your number?
I don't think so.
You look pretty good in those jeans. I'm wondering if there's any more space for me.
No, please.
Please give me a number.
Okay, 0789.
Let's assume she's not married. I just want to tell you, make me want to get on my knee.
Okay. Wow.
You're so sweet.
Give your life to Jesus.
You're so sweet.
I think you just want to give your life to Jesus.
No one competes. Let me ask you, do you know about Ginuwine?
Yeah, I know Ginuwine.
If you
but I
only-
got born again.
You got born again. What was your favorite song of his before you got born again?
I don't remember because I'm a new creation.
If you're honey,
No.
let's ride it.
I only remember because I was young.
In those
that-
jeans,
But even though I got my own
on CD, even I might be on TV.
Na, na, na,
Na, na,
na,
na,
na.
All right,
Man, give
I'm
your life to Jesus.
I'm-
Okay, have a blast.
all right.
I'll
Do
be
you have
at
anything you wanna?
church.
You have anything you wanna tell him?
Jesus loves you, Ginuwine. Jesus loves you.
Thank you
The
so much.
gospel music
It was nice
industry
meeting you.
needs
All right, thank you.
Yo, I come to Uganda and Katzen Horace is using my lines to try to pick up girls.
Hi, girls. How are you? Can I talk to your friend, if you don't mind? Ha.
Me.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm Katzen Horace.
Gloria.
I think you really look good,
Thank you.
and I love your jeans.
Thank you.
I was wondering if there's any more space for me.
No, I don't think so.
Don't think so.
Yeah.
What's going on? I come all the way over here and he's using my lines. Look, stop using my lines, man. They are only for me. Uganda, I love you. It's only gonna work for me. Tell them to stop.
So, I hear Cass baby here wants to, he wants to jump in my seat. I don't know how that works because I'm supposed to be the host.
You are the host.
Oh, I'm the
You are
host,
the
but we've got to give these young guys the opportunity to shine.
He's
Is
the
that right?
co-host.
Yeah, he's the co-host. He's one of the leading DJs in our country now, so he knows your song.
Yes,
But I guess
know.
he has some questions for you too.
What's happening, brother? Okay. Okay. Really? Okay. I love his voice already. Yeah. Really? I like that. I like that.
What advice would you give them? Because
He's a new artist?
Yeah.
Oh,
We started
okay.
like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, it's fairly new.
So what advice would you give someone who's, Ugandans have just started putting their music out there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like iTunes, Tidal,
Okay.
all these applications, all these streaming services. So
Uh-huh.
what advice would you give them starting out, like, since you're a legend,
Mhm.
icon in the industry?
First, I would say collaborate with me. Yeah, and
That's like a
just be true to yourself, and don't be a flavor of the month. Don't be a person that does stuff because it's hot right now, because that's pretty much why I'm here. I stay true to what I believed in when I started. I didn't follow a fad. It was more so a new sound because I was with Timberland. You know what I mean? So dare to be different. That's all. You know what I mean? Just and that's how you last. You don't last doing something that everyone else is doing. You know what I mean? That's not the way that you do it. So just dare to be different.
perfect answer.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, brother.
I guess he's gonna follow you on Twitter so you get more followers.
Yeah. Follow me, brother. I'll follow you back.
I don't know. You might get more followers.
He's the man. He's the man.
So tell me something. I know you know a lot of artists.
Mm-hmm.
You've done a lot of work, a lot of collabos. Who would you collaborate with now?
You know what? I've been blessed, brother. So I've collaborated with a whole bunch of people. So right now, I'm working. I'm going to collaborate with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
You gonna dance with him?
I'm going to dance.
By the way,
but
do you
not
still
na-
dance?
Yeah, I dance a little bit, but I'm older now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
know,
it's
I know.
like I mean, I still dance. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, I definitely dance, but not like that no more. Like I ain't doing backflips and all that kind of stuff. But I do want to do something with him as far as us staying on our feet. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna be flipping and all that kind of stuff. No, I'm not gonna be doing that. But whatever we can do, staying on our feet, I think I can compete. So me and him gonna come up with a routine that is nice for everybody, and we're just waiting for the song to come because I'm in the studio now with Tank, and Chris already agreed to do it, and so we're just trying to come up with the right song. You don't want to just put Chris on any song because whatever song he's gonna be on, it's gonna be a single.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting for the song, and it's definitely going to happen because he wants to do it. He was like, "You ain't what? Of course, yes." So I was like, and a lot of times I don't realize that that people want to work with you, and so it's just definitely a humbling experience. And so I'm just looking forward to the song. Whatever it is that we do, it's going to be a single. It's going to be great.
I know we had this conversation a bit earlier. I'm shooting off the cuff here. I'm not even going to read off my sheet.
Good.
But I want to know something.
Yes.
I lived in the U.S. for a little bit.
Okay.
And, of course, in Daytona Beach. Yes. Daytona Beach.
Right.
And, I went to a historically black college,
Mm-hmm.
Bethune-Cookman.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to know, why is it that we have more, I guess, I would say white Americans coming to visit Africa than African Americans coming to visit Africa or doing stuff in Africa?
Well, you know what? That question I can't answer. Only thing I could say is I've been to Africa quite a few times.
Yeah.
And that's not my mindset as far as not wanting to come.
Yeah.
A lot of Americans, maybe it's just they feel like it's just a long trip. I don't know. But I feel like, I come from Washington, D.C., like ghetto, hood, everything. I never would have thought I would have been able to travel the world.
Yeah.
So whenever I get the opportunity to do so, it's not even about the money. It's not even because, of course, I can say, I want this amount. No, like I'll take what they give me and just be able to say that I came to Uganda. Be able to say I did an interview with you and listen to a song that I haven't heard in years. And it's so crazy that you played that. But I'm not like that. And I think a lot of Americans, I guess Caucasians or whatever, I don't like to say it like that, but maybe they have a different business mindset.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? So
Yeah.
maybe it's not about just coming here to visit. They see opportunity. You know what I mean? So maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but just like you and I was talking, you know, there is an opportunity for us as African Americans to come here and prosper as well, and just have the natives love, you know, the music and love what we're doing, you know, and enjoy shows and just get opportunities here. Like me, I wouldn't mind staying here for a while. You know what I mean? So I think it's just a different mindset. And my mindset is to come
So is
over
that a
here.
promise? That you're gonna come and visit Uganda?
Absolutely.
You know, just come visit Uganda?
Absolutely.
You can come stay with me.
I would-
I don't know where you're gonna put your 9 kids, because I've got 3. So I don't know where you're gonna put. But we'll
Yes.
try. We'll figure it out.
The first thing I want to do is do a collaboration with an artist.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because an artist that comes over a lot, I think, is Akon, right?
Akon, yes.
Yeah,
No, there are a few guys. No,
Yeah, yeah.
it's not everybody. You
Right,
know,
right.
I mean, there are. I mean, Kanye's just been here.
Kanye comes here.
He was here, I think, a month ago.
Oh wow, okay.
And it was a big whole internet
Yes.
thing, and he went to, you know, Uganda's a beautiful country.
Yes.
You know, we've got a lot of tourism, we've got a lot of, you know, a great lot of places that you can see.
Right.
And we're very rich in tradition.
Mm.
You know, Uganda, for example, has 43 tribes,
Really?
right?
Wow.
How many states do you have in America?
55. Don't get me. Don't make me look stupid.
I think it's
Like,
50.
no,
I think it's
50,
50. I think it's
52,
50.
50, something
50,
like that.
I think Puerto Rico was added and
Yeah,
stuff
I
like
don't
that.
know.
But we're close.
Right.
You know, I might be wrong too.
Right.
But what I'm trying to say, we're so rich in culture.
Right.
You know, and I think there is a massive opportunity for, you know, the African American community to merge
Right.
with with countries like Uganda and bring what you have.
Yes.
You know, if you know, the second biggest sport in Uganda is basketball.
Oh wow.
You know, we've got a league, we've got a vibrant league, we've got guys, and all they aspire to be is to be like you guys.
Oh, okay.
You know, and I guess this is because of the whole social media thing. I know it's a bit different in the US.
Yeah.
It's not like it is on TV, because, you know, even if you're on TV,
Right.
you know, that's that sort of thing. I wasn't supposed to say that, but I was talking to you, so it came out. So I think that, you know, collaborations between the two entities, you know, it's something that needs to be done. What do we need to do? What do you think we need to do to, you know, because, you know, we're the national broadcaster. Our job is to promote Uganda. You know, what do you think that, you know, we should do to bring Uganda to you?
I think you're doing it. I think you're already doing it. You got your show going on. You got artists coming over. Did you do an interview with Kanye as well?
No, you're my first guest.
Oh man, so you already done it.
Yes.
It's done. It's done. It's done.
So we're gonna be talking on Twitter. You're gonna make sure
Absolutely.
I tweet, you respond.
Yes.
And I
Well,
tweet.
you know what? Don't do the Twitter, but do the Instagram too, because I do Instagram way more than I do Twitter.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm gonna Instagram.
Yeah.
I now have a follower, not just
At
a follower.
Ginuwine, I want everybody in Uganda to follow at Ginuwine on Twitter and on IG, Instagram, because that's my handle on Instagram. And I do Instagram more than Twitter, so follow me on Instagram. I want to see them numbers going up.
Did you guys hear that?
At Ginuwine.
Yes, and
Yes.
the first place he was on in
The
Uganda
first.
is the at Cedric Live
Cedric
show.
Live, yes.
You know what? I even forgot my own handle, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out somehow. You know, and we'll get it going.
You
from
got a
there.
show, so you can tell them anytime.
Yeah, I'll
you
keep
good.
reminding them on this. You know, I see you've done some great stuff. You know, you went and did. You've traveled a bit. I see Celebrity Big Brother UK,
Yeah, I
and
did
you
that.
know, I'm reading your whole list here, and then
Yeah.
and the pages are turning
Yeah,
and
I told you,
turning.
I've
You know, I
stayed
feel
busy,
like
brother.
President Obama here
Yeah.
reading State of the Nation address. But you know, we'll get there eventually. You know, but I want to ask you something. In all your tour experiences, what's the best one?
The touring experience?
Touring experiences. What's the best?
Probably was my first one, because there's nothing like that first. Like even your CDs and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing like that first one. I was with Mary J. Blige, Drew Hill, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and baby girl, rest in peace, Aaliyah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was like my first tour,
Yeah.
and that was the States, you know, and that was home, and it was just like a new experience in my first tour. So I would have to say that was the one.
Fantastic.
Yes.
You know, we're supposed to cut to a break here.
Start your week with the best mid-morning entertainment. We bring you the latest in showbiz.
He actually has already asked me for hand in for my hand in marriage way before I was even pregnant.
Topical issues.
So, as I told you, I want to become a business tycoon. Maybe I'll start with a restaurant.
Yeah.
Fashion, tech and gadget news, and your countdown. Join us Monday to Thursday, 10 a.m. Jam 101. We set the pace.
Talking about the best, I said my name is involved. Yeah.
Welcome back from the break. We're still here with Ginuwine.
Yeah.
And we're going to be here for a few more minutes. You know, we're going to get a little bit deeper in this segment, you know, but, you know, we have to sign off in style. You know, we're here at UBC, Cedric live show.
Congratulations on your show too, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
I mean,
I hope that
it's going to be big. Don't worry about it.
You think so?
Yes,
You're going to help me?
Absolutely.
That's because I need some help.
That's
you know, because you know, social media has some haters. You know, dangerous streets. You know, dangerous streets. You know, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there. You know.
Congratulations, brother.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
But tell me, you know, you've done a lot of things. You know, you've done music. You know, I know you've been in a couple of movies.
Yes.
You've traveled the world. Of course, you said you have 9 kids.
Yes.
Which in itself is a great thing. They're all blessings. I have 3 kids myself. You know, so 3 boys.
Oh, okay.
So,
What's the ages?
12, 8, and 6.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You know, but I'm, you know, since you say, you know, I have space for 6 more. You know,
yeah, man. Catch up. You gotta catch
we'll
up.
keep going. You know, my fiance, she won't like that, but hey, what can we do? You know, I just have to keep hanging with guys like Ginuwine. Then I can pay the bills, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I mean, what's the most important thing you've learned? You know, throughout your career.
Good question. One of the things that I've learned throughout my career is just to be humble. Before my mom passed, she told me, like, you're embarking on a career and a journey that many won't be able to say that they've experienced. And so, just always be courteous, always be humble, because just because you sing and you entertain doesn't mean you're better than anyone else. So I just always took that with me, and that's one of the reasons why I guess things happen. Like, that's one of the reasons why I guess I had the name Ginuwine. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I try to be genuine to so many people. I want to, you know, I know you guys was here early, but I'm still trying to get acclimated to the time. But you know, I appreciate the opportunity to even be here, and hopefully I can come back. But that's one of the major things that, you know, you should learn, is just to be humble. You know what I mean? Because in any day it can be taken from you. You know, so
yeah, I know. I think most of our moms, they tell us the same story.
Yeah.
You know, and I think as you get a little bit older, you start to realize that, you know, what you thought was important when you're in your 20s and early 30s is not that important.
Jewelry,
the material
cars,
stuff,
and all that kind of crap.
you know, that's just a pretty picture.
Right.
You know, but at the end of the day, you know, I think, you know, it's about, you know, humility, but I think it's also about peace.
Yes.
You know, having peace.
That's all
you
we
know,
want. That's all we want.
Once you have that peace, actually, I was tweeting about it the other day. A good friend of mine told me about that, and he said to me once, you know, what you need is peace. You know, and I think
I agree.
You come across as a peaceful guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
You sleep a lot.
Yes,
we figured it out today.
You know,
we've been around for a little bit.
You know, I try to stay out of trouble. Like, but just like you said, it's more so because you're a little more seasoned in the business and a little older, I guess. And like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. I don't want to do none of that stuff. All I want to do is have peace.
Love.
Yeah, love. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. That's
you know,
it.
So when you retire, what do you want to do? When this is all said and done,
I'm never going to retire until I can't walk anymore. Until I can't.
No, God forbid.
Until I can't.
I don't want to be in that position where I can't walk anymore.
No, I just want to continue to always make people feel good, just like I told you early on, how Michael Jackson and Prince and Bobby Brown and New Edition and Patti LaBelle and Whitney Houston and Paula Abdul, all of them made me feel. You know what I mean? First off, being Michael Jackson, though. But, so I don't really want to retire. Like, that's not something that's even in my sights. Even at 48, I'm 48 now.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to retire, but I want to do it when I want to do it. I don't want it to be a job. Yeah. I want to do it because I love to do it, and I'm almost there. You know what I mean? So it's a blessing for me to continue to travel and be again here and everywhere else that I go. So I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna retire. Like, that's not something that I'm looking. Ask me this 10 years from now, and we'll see what happens.
Well, I hope the Cedric live show is still on in 10 years.
It will be.
You know, maybe everything will be a bit grey, and but we'll get there eventually.
Yes.
But listen, I want to thank you very much for coming on the Cedric live show.
Thank you, brother.
On UBC.
Thank you.
We appreciate the time you gave us, and wish you all the best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
At the Jazz Safari, Jazz Safari, and everybody in Uganda, a lot of love for you.
Yes.
And I guess around the world.
Yes.
And wish you luck in whatever you do, and good luck with your family. Of course, that's the most important thing.
9.
And 9, yeah. But you're there. If the
and
first
Christmas
one,
is coming
if
too,
the youngest one's 16, you're nearly there.
Hey,
you're nearly there. You're nearly there.
And we're coming up on Christmas. This is the time. I mean, that's my favorite holiday, man.
Yeah.
I'm always happy, but this is where the money has to go out.
So
I'll be like,
I know.
Presents,
I'm trying to figure it out myself. That Apple Watches and
my God,
and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
and but you know what? Sometimes you've got to be grateful for being in that position. Absolutely. That we can give our children those things. Right. Yeah. And I hope this is not the last time we meet. Man.
Absolutely not, brother. I want to tell you, I thank you for even having me. I'm your first guest and everything, and hopefully the show is successful, and I believe it is. And just thank you guys for having me. I totally appreciate it. I want to tell the world, Uganda, everybody to follow us. Give them your handle again.
At the Cedric live show. I think that's it, but we're gonna figure it out. Oh, it's over there.
Yeah, see?
Over there. I was looking at Ginuwine's camera. Over there.
And mine is at Ginuwine on Twitter, on Instagram, and Snapchat is It's Playtime, and on Facebook it's official Ginuwine. But everything has a check mark, so you'll know it's me. But I'm only on Instagram. Well, I'm on everything, but I'm on Instagram more than I am on Twitter and Facebook and all that kind of stuff. There's just too many. It's just too many things. So, but at Ginuwine, Ginuwine. Follow me now. And I love you, Uganda. Thank you for having me. Appreciate you. This is a beautiful place. Beautiful women. Love you. See you at my concert.
They're gonna like that. They're gonna like that. All right, Ginuwine. Thank you very much for coming. Good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Looking good in this life. Tell me if there's any more room for me in those jeans. Really feel like I like it. Tell me if there's any more room for me in those jeans. Looking tasty with the scrumptious. Tell me if there's any more room for me.
I have no lines. Hello, how are you? Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yes.
I'm called Catson Horace. I forgot the lines.
You forgot what?
The lines.
The lines.
I just want to tell you you're beautiful.
Thank you. Which lines?
The ones that I was supposed to use on you, and I get your number. All right, bye. Yes, bro. Hi, how are you? I'm Catson Horace. I just wanted to ask, are you guys together?
Yes, we are.
You're together?
Yeah.
She's beautiful. Keep her.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. You're welcome.
Yo, what's up? This your boy Ginuwine. Love you, Uganda. Thank y'all for tuning in on the Cedric Live Show on UBC. Peace.
I was standing, and the guy shot me from a side. He shot this leg, then the bullet passed through here, entered here, and came out from here.